testing my sense of direction, and I'm running using the sense of direction plus the altimeter. And if I get it right, I just follow the altimeter and I should absolutely nail it. So I've just arrived at the checkpoint, which is the cairn behind me. That's pretty satisfying leg actually, and I'll just sit down out of the wind a bit and talk about it. I mean, first of all, using the altimeter just allows you to weave through the terrain following a contour line and absolutely land on control perfectly, and it's such a useful tool. And I think for a night mountain marathon, an altimeter is going to be really important. You can, if you use a normal altimeter, what's it called, like a watch, using barometric pressure, you obviously need to calibrate them. And I would say if you want to be really accurate, you can calibrate at every control, or every time you cross a really obvious line feature, like a river crossing a wall, and you can look at the map and you look at the contours, you know exactly how high you are. If you keep calibrating like that, and as long as the weather's stable, you'll get very accurate readings. You can cheat. You can just set your altimeter to 0 whenever you want to use it, and then as long as you stay at 0 or go up or down from 0, you know exactly where you are, so you can follow a 0 line as though you're following like a 350 metre contour. That's pretty useful sometimes. With a compass, it would be much more straightforward as well, and obviously at the event I'd expect everybody to be using a compass as well. I've got a few final thoughts on kit. I've been thinking about that quite a lot as I've been out on the hill. I've been using on my hands, can you see that? I've got power stretch gloves with a Gore windstopper second glove on the outside, and that's been fine for keeping me warm on kind of wet, blustery, claggy days. I think the temperature is about 6 degrees at the moment up here. Obviously wind chill is a bit colder, but again at night you might want something a bit more substantial, especially if it's particularly cold or even snowy during the event. So make sure you've got some substantial gloves. Also feet or footwear and socks. I think that's going to become quite an issue for people if it's particularly cold on the night, and I've been using kind of nice thick walking socks with some Gore-Tex socks for the last couple of days, and that's kept my feet really warm. And the good thing about the Gore-Tex socks is when the water comes over the top, as it will do, it just stays in the sock and it gets warm, and it's a bit like having a wetsuit. You can use neoprene socks as well, just normal wetsuit neoprene socks, and wear them over a pair of socks, and that works exactly the same principle and is